Chip Ganassi has done it before. He threatened to do it again, and he does. The now famous or infamous Chip crowd surf. But of course only when one of his drivers wins the championship, and especially today when his driver Scott Dixon becomes just the second driver in the history of this sport to win 5 championships. Amazing. What a season it's been. 8 different pole sitters, 8 different winners, new tracks coming on board, new teams. Amazing. We're already looking forward to 2019. But in many ways, it's hard to believe that we've already been involved here on NBCSN for an amazing decade. So much has happened over that period of time, and we're looking forward to a whole lot more in the future.
Today's program begins a decade-long relationship. In general, you race fans wanted more coverage of the IndyCar series, and you're going to get it.
Ryan Briscoe wins race 1 of the 2009 season.
Ed Carpenter has the advantage as they come off the corner at the line. It's going to be Briscoe. Will was on the sideline after a crash at Sonoma that can only be described as horrific. It's like he's never been away. He went to NASCAR last year, but he came back. Dario Franchitti is the champion for 2009.
Power is on the overtake. Looking to the outside, just like he did to Wilson.
Scott Dixon is the leader of this race. They are going to penalize Elio for blocking.
The only thing I can say, talk to my attorneys.
Will Power brushed the wall.
They just gave him the sign. Shut it down.
The championship for 2010 goes to Dario Franchitti. The draw for starting positions. Tony Kanaan picks number 1. Oh! And folks, that's as excited as you will ever see Will Power, believe me.
Robin Miller and Dan Weldon, they are on the grid doing something they've never done before, guys.
It's a pit walk, just like they did in the Formula One. We're going to talk. Scott Dixon has never been back this far in his whole life.
It's amazing the amount of or kind of people you walk into back here. You look awful serious, Dito.
I am. It's my job now.
Does he have room to the inside? Nope.
Wow, and that has really broken the momentum of Tony Kanaan. That may be the move of the race.
Marco Andretti wins over Kanaan.
If it wasn't for the win, we were going to talk about it.
Oh, no, the Kelly, unbelievable! The championship contenders.
Ah, man, that guy. Really disappointed in Dario. I always race him clean, and he always races me dirty.
Now it's my honor to introduce the newest member of our NBC Sports Network family, driver/broadcaster, Townsend Bell. Thanks a lot. It's great to be part of this NBC Sports team.
Indianapolis Motor Speedway, what a place. I got to say, it makes my soul sing.
What a gift for Justin Wilson, who hasn't won since 2009.
Oh, no! Will Power spun!
Power's in the wall. Well, the good news is that Will is okay. Ryan Hunter-Reay is going to win the championship.
It's all to play for on this final lap. And on the inside, Hinchcliffe is on the over and under. Oh, he is in the mayor's office. James Hinchcliffe runs it to the line, wins his second one.
So one thing I've noticed about this truck going round with the others, no. Wow!
Very bumpy. We got an electronic issue.
David, pretty tight getting in there these days.
It was very tight fit. Nowhere for your feet to go.
Awesome result for Dragon Racing, for Jake Penske and Sebastian Bourdais. Oops. There goes that lovely crystal trophy.
Watch this face.
Oh, I've just had the best day in a long time, and now that happened. For an open-wheel racing fans, it's reason to celebrate for car number 78. Simona Di Silvestro, the 25-year-old Swiss female driver. This is her highest career accomplishment. Third win of the year for Penske's Will Power. Scott Dixon for Target Chip Ganassi Racing is your champion.
After a 52-race drought, Bourdais, his 32nd career victory from pole, dominating all the way on the streets of Toronto.
Didn't forget how to do donuts. No. Those are nice.
3 times he has been denied an IndyCar championship. Well, not anymore. Will Power is an IndyCar champion.
We always just seem to like magnetize to each other, hit each other, and then like bounce off of each other.
One would stay on this side of the track.
Yeah.
250 laps, 500 miles. Whomever wins this event today has truly earned it.
Look at them split left and right.
5 wide.
Awesome.
On the warm-up.
Whoa!
Briscoe has to check up. Let's ride with Ryan. Almost collecting, and he has to go below the white line.
Briscoe's son, you cannot give it up.
Credit to the drivers. They have been rock stars today. Scott Dixon not only wins in Sonoma, but wins the 2015 championship.
Huge crash on the front straightaway. Looks like Connor Daly and I believe Joseph Newgarden.
This guy's got a broken collarbone, a broken hand, and just dominated.
Joseph Newgarden wins in Iowa.
Those four on the lead lap, racing for the win. Rahal down to the bottom. Rahal to the front around. Rahal and Hinchcliffe to the line. Graham Rahal has won at Texas Motor Speedway on a last lap pass.
At the final race of the year, he gets his first win in Sonoma, and Simon Pagenaud is the 2016 champion.
Oh, as they nearly come together.
There it goes.
That's the big one. That's the big one.
Chip Ganassi just said a moment ago that maybe you should have lifted because you were in the middle of 3 wide. What's your thought on that?
I think it's adorable. Castroneves, checkered flag, win number 30. It snaps a more than 3-year drought.
It's just like the first time, man.
Pagenaud will try to defend on the low line. The two Penske drivers touch, and Joseph Newgarden goes back to the front to the inside of Simon Pagenaud.
He might be in position 2 in car number 2, but he will be number 1. Joseph Newgarden is the 2017 Verizon IndyCar Series champion.
Rewind.
Oh, what a move! Whoa. And here he gets one of the best wins of his career in his home state. The Long Beach Grand Prix 2018 belongs to Alexander Rossi. What a win! Check out Dixon. Can he get close enough to the leader, Newgarden? What about that black and white car? Newgarden's in the wall!
Hit the wall hard.
On a hot day in Toronto, the Iceman has prevailed and extends his championship lead substantially.
Oh, no.
Dixon. That's no good. Dixon's in the middle of that.
How does he keep his car running?
This could be the defining moment in the championship. Championship contender Alexander Rossi troubles on the opening lap. There was smoke from the right front. Brian Hunter-Reay wins the Grand Prix of Sonoma, but we witnessed something that hasn't been done in more than half a century. Scott Dixon is a 5-time IndyCar champion.